I would recommend that they talk to as many people as they can who have been through it, and to really think hard about the reasons they're making that decision, just so they're sure that they're making the right decision, and also to plan for it and plan to it's not necessarily going to go smoothly, and what they're going to do if they're having a rough patch, or if it's not as glamorous and wonderful as they think, because the grass is always greener on the other side, and it's not till you're in that new paddock that you realise your old paddock was pretty good. The one message I would give is plan for it. Don't think that you're going to be able to ride on the back of the wave of sport forever, and have other goals and interests in life. I think having a balance in life means that if your sport's not going so well, say you have a bad day at training, you've got other areas in your life where you're still contributing and feeling successful, so it doesn't seem so bad if you're not performing on the sporting field. I think it's really important for coaches, support staff and the institutes that the athletes are involved in to really strongly encourage that people have a balanced life. I think it's too easy when you're an athlete to just focus on your fitness and your sporting and your skill development, because unless you're happy in the other parts of your life, it's hard to be happy in your sport. And I know that athletes can come up with every excuse under the sun why they don't want to work or they don't know what they want to do, but that should be as equally important as their performance on the field, because I don't think it's fair for coaches and support staff to leave athletes with nothing else in their life when they finish, and I think there needs to be responsibility on both sides. Probably the only thing I'd mention is the time frame of transition, and it's so different for everyone. And I know very close friends who have been very successful athletes who it's taken a full 4-year Olympiad for them to get closure. So I think it's very difficult to put a time frame on it, and I know that you can have times of sadness, and this can come some years afterwards. So although I'm feeling fabulous right now and looking forward to my new life, I'm realistic that it might take some time to really get closure and look back and I guess deal with the next phase of life. So don't be afraid to seek help if you need help with your transition, medically or psychologically or anything, because that's quite normal from what I understand. I think it certainly is, and I have only been retired for 5 or 6 months, and in that time I've had periods where I've been sad for no particular reason. I'm healthy, happy, my life's going amazingly well, but you know that this time in your life is over, and yeah, you do have times of sadness that cannot be explained. I'm not an emotional person, I don't cry for no reason, and yep, I had tears. And I'd ring my sister and go, I don't get it, I'm not even sad, but I'm crying. And I think that frustrated me, because as an athlete, you're strong and you're determined and you don't let things get to you. And well, they got to me, and I didn't even cry much during my career, even if the coach yelled at me. So I think expect the unexpected, and being sad is okay. But I think if the sadness continues for too long, or you can't pull yourself out of it, you do need to get help. I was lucky enough to let it go, and I think for now things are going well, but who knows, I could cry again tomorrow.